Batman is one of the coolest heroes in the comic universe, and for years we've wanted a good Batman game, and Rocksteady finally got it right with the Batman Arkham series. Welcome to the Gamer Game Show, where today we are going to talk about 5 Arkham facts you may not have known. Number 5. The Arkham games are well known for their awesome variety of villains. Batman's rogue gallery is known for being insane criminals, but who knew they were fashion experts too? In the Arkham City and Arkham Origin games, the time of year that the games took place in was winter. So, the villains obviously dressed for the occasion with warm, cozy clothes. However, in the latest installment, Arkham Knight, it takes place in autumn, and if you paid any attention, the villains' fashion choices changed as well. Riddler went with more of a loose-fitting tropical shirt, Penguin ditched the trench coat and rolled up his sleeves, and Harley got an even shorter skirt. Thank you, Rocksteady! It's just a nice detail that the developers took into consideration when redesigning the characters. Number 4. A lot of us gamers are also comic book fans as well. And during the mission in the Arkham Knight when you have to take down Johnny Charisma, you may have missed an awesome little Easter egg. When you have to get through a password-protected door to get to Johnny, he types in the code 0539 as the password. Some of you savvy comic book fans may have been able to break the code up into 0539 or May 1939 as a very familiar date for those longtime Batman fans. The date coincides with the first appearance of the Detective in Detective Comics number 27. Number 3. In Batman Arkham City, the Joker is very sick and you're trying to heal him. And when you first see him, he is falling apart and is very visibly dying. But as you play the game, he makes a few appearances where he seems to be just fine. His skin is no longer scabbing and he isn't coughing up blood. However, when you fight the Joker and you have the detective mode on, you can see he doesn't have a skeleton like all the other criminals. If you know your Batman criminals, you may have realized that this wasn't Joker at all, but Clayface. Rocksteady also likes to shove a bit more foreshadowing in your face because when you go to fight the Joker in Monarch Theater, there's a movie playing named The Terror, which was the last movie that Clayface acted in before being turned into Clayface. Number 2. Everyone knows the classic Batman line, "I am vengeance, I am the night, I am Batman." These famous words were uttered for the first time in an Arkham game during the Arkham Knight when Batman was unmasked and Mr. J tries to take over his mind.
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
What most fans of the game don't know is that the first time this phrase was ever uttered by the Dark Knight was actually in the 3rd episode of the animated series when he was affected by Scarecrow's fear toxin. Batman hallucinated that his father said he was a disgrace. However, being Batman, he conquered his fear and realized that he's not a disgrace, but he is.
Vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Number 1. The number 1 spot on our list is a very sad and creepy one. In Arkham City's Harley's Revenge DLC, if you explore the Joker in Harley's lair, you will come across a baby crib with Scarface in it, painted like the Joker. If you look around the crib, there are a bunch of negative pregnancy tests that seem to point toward that Joker and Harley were trying to have one crazy little baby. With all the negative pregnancy tests, it seems like they have failed. However, at the feet of Scarface in the crib is another pregnancy test that is positive. So, maybe Mr. J will be living on through a crazy little offspring. How cool would that be? Well, that was our top 5 list of things you may not have known about the Arkham games. What do you think? Did we miss anything? If we did, let us know in the comments down below. We'd love to talk, and if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button and consider subscribing. It helps us out a ton, you guys. Thanks again for watching, you guys, and we will see you next time here on the Gamer Game Show.